Hi, my name is Sunday. In this video, I'll be talking about changes to Reddito the Cittadinanza. It will be 5 years of residence to apply for it. So this is good news to people out there in Italy who want to apply for Reddito the Cittadinanza, which is citizenship income. Before, now 10 years of residence, meaning you must have been staying and living in Italy for more than 10 years before you go apply put. But now they want to reduce them to 5 years of residence. So meaning your residence in an ordinary 5 years, you can apply for it. That is what they have said. And also, they want to change the name as well from Reddito di Cittadinanza, the name what they call them before, to Misura di Inclusione Attiva, which is active inclusion measure. So now that name that they call them. So in this video, we're looking at those people when get rights to it. So for those ones when you hear the title, they'll just carry phone, just off the video, carry phone, start to call me, hey bro, I want to apply put because I'm 5 years now, I don't reach 5 years. Or those ones who just carry back, they just run, they go calf without listening to everything or the requirement and all. So in this video, I want to make you listen to it very well so that you know whether you have rights to it. Although they don't reduce that to 5 years, still not be everybody go see fee apply put. There's some type of documents when they officially apply put. So you got to listen to it. And also when you want start, the money as well, they also change things concerning the money and also the easy. So in this video, we're looking at it, whether you get rights to it or not. Now 5 years, now they want to reduce them to when you want start and also whether you get rights to it. Now let's get started. So according to them, they say the instrument called to replace the basic income is called MIA, as I've said, which is the active inclusion measures. In Italian, Misura di Inclusione Attiva. The measure will start from 1st September 2023. So for those ones when go just speak back, they run the go calf, it never starts. It go replace Reddito di Cittadinanza. The name Reddito di Cittadinanza, they're not going to call on that one again. They're going to call on MIA, Misura di Inclusione Attiva. So that one they call on. So it will start from 1st of September 2023. So that is it. Now let's look at those people who get rights to it. They said to obtain the subsidy, you must be an Italian or EU citizen. Either you be Italian citizen or you be EU citizen, maybe from France, Germany, wherever. Or family member, maybe Italian citizen, a family member, a wife will not be citizen, or a brother will not be citizen, you understand. With the right of permanent residence. The right of permanent residence, meaning you get residence permit, sojourner, or a citizen of third countries in possession of an EU residence permit for long-term residence. According to waiting the states now, for the people when go fit apply, put number one, you must be Italian citizen. Number two, maybe EU citizen from Germany, from France, from wherever. Then number three, any other person from third countries, any other person from maybe outside EU, Africa, wherever you be, Nigeria, be Ghana. According to them, you must get EU long-term permit, which is Carta Sojourner or the new 10 years residence permit, the new 10 years Carta Sojourner. According to them, they didn't measure 2 years here. They didn't measure 1 year here. According to them, they said you must have EU long-term permits, Carta Sojourner. Now only this one they measure is. You won't get 2 years sojourner. Even though you don't stay here for more than 5 years, they don't measure a year. But whether you feel apply put or not, so I don't know. Now waiting they measure, waiting they announce here. Let me say announce. So according to the EU long-term permit, they said at the time of submitting the application, now listen to this everyone. At the time when you want to apply for this thing when they talk about this MIA, they said you must have been resident in Italy for at least 5 years. No longer 10 years, at least 5 years. The last two of which continuously. In the period of the 5 years when you don't take the Italy, at least the last two before you go apply, it will be continuous. There are some people, they date Italy for maybe 3 years or 4, 5 years or 6 years now. But they can't later go Germany. They can't later come back. maybe spend 3 years in Germany or 2 years in Germany, later come back. Maybe they do ordinary 1 year since when they come back. Now, that one no will feel apply put. They say continuous last 2 years. Meaning even though you first come out ever since, but since when you come, you don't date now steady in Italy. You not come out, not go anywhere for the last 2 years. You understand? They are not saying it's 2 years, 5 years, but the last 2 years before you go apply, you date continuously. Even though you don't go anywhere before, you don't go Africa, go stay for 3 years, 4, 5 years. You understand? So this is what they are saying. 5 years, now they can reduce down to 5 years. And it go start from September, not be now. So not go carry bad. That's why I'm breaking it down in pidgin for you to understand very well. For those one that always call without maybe listening to the video, listen to it now. Not be now you want to apply, but they said from 1st of September. And also, they also said you also need to have EU long-term permit, which is Carta Soggiorno. Carta Soggiorno. Then for those ones, maybe EU family member, maybe your husband, an Italian citizen, and you get that EU family member document, you physically apply, even though you're on a 5 year, you physically apply, put. So that is it. So this is what they said. They said, compared to the 10 required for the RODC, meaning compared to the 10 years required before, now it's not going to be 5 years from here, according to them, for the new one when they want to do so. When we start from September. So this is what they are saying. Currently, RODC, Reddito, the Cittadinanza, see they go on. You go see they go on until they'll go later change. At the moment, they never change and they're only announcing what they want to do. They never even still pass into law. Everybody should still know that. Maybe they can still make some changes before them, but this is how they are thinking it will be. So this is how or the way they are going to. They said the beneficiaries of current income, the current one, the RODC one, they see so who can work. A squeeze is coming. A support of 375 euros lasting 12 months is being studied. According to them, anybody when go feel work, they said who can work. Anybody go feel work, a single person. The money they'll come later they pay now. Ordinary 375. You know, go they reach the former amount when they received before. That is what they are stated. Those ones when go still work, they'll still apply put, but depends on the easy when you get and also the economic situation of that family. They said for those who cannot work, for those ones maybe they disabled or one thing or the other, they don't go at all, they don't go feel work at all. The support will be 500 euros for a single person for 18 months. For those ones who go feel work, will be ordinary 12 months, meaning for 1 year, and then they'll take collector. According to them, they also said that after the 1 year, you can still renew it for 6 months, according to them. But for those ones who cannot work at all, now 18 months in 1B, they can still renew it to 1 year later. So that is it. So for 18 months, today it can reach a maximum of 780 per month. So before, for those ones who cannot work, or maybe when not they work at all, now almost 708 now they give them. But in this new one, when they come, so they will reduce the money. So even the money is going to reduce. Changes to RODC, the name don't change. Even the type of the years to apply put also change, and also the money also change. Not just change to better, but change to reduce. You understand? The money they want to reduce the money. That is what the government has stated. And many people not feel apply puts again, according to them. People they apply put 2 years for they don't reach 10 years here in Italy or their residence and all that things. But now, according to what they said, it's going to be only Carta Soggiorno. Whether or see they use 2 years, say they apply around, nobody know. But now Carta Soggiorno, now they mention here. That is it. So what about the EZ? They said, EZ not exceeding 7,200. According to them, the family must have an EZ not exceeding 7,200 euros for the citizenship income. It is currently 9,360 euros. The previous one, the one which they go on, so now your EZ of maybe 9,360, the EZ will not pass 9,360, and now they don't reduce that. So meaning, if your EZ na 8,000, you know, if you apply for this year. Before, if your EZ na 8,000, 9,000, you feel apply put. But from September, if your EZ na 8,000, you don't go feel apply put. So the person when EZ cross 7,200, don't go feel apply put. So they don't make very hard for people now, according to what they are planning. And they said it's going to kick off, starts from September 1st. So this is what they have announced. But anyhow, for those who don't just work at all, when they work at all, don't go get easy, when go over 7,000. Or there are some people when they work, but their money reduce. the person they work, but the money reduced. The person is not going to see 7,000. That is it. So those kind of people, they can still apply policy, they pay them. And those ones who never reach 10 years, at least they do okay. Maybe they're not the work, or maybe their work reduced due to maybe the situation or other things. So those people, whenever reach 10 years, but they are 5 years and above, they have right now to apply for it. So this is good news to some people, while some people will say lose from it. So that is it. And it's going to start from September. So thank you and God bless you. Bye.